Hello. I hope you got value from the first episode of this particular series on 30 lessons life taught me before 30. Like I've shared in my earlier video, it's actually a series actually looking at the book, my new book, 30 Lessons Life Taught Me Before 30, which currently is on a pre-order form. Okay, so in the first episode, I shared on and the reason why you need to invest in your youth. Today, I'll be sharing on the concept of value, how to become the real big boy or big girl. All right, a lot of times there's this hype around, oh, it's a big boy, it's a big girl. And a lot of times the comments people make around people being big boys and big girls is because of the masculinity, the physical structure, probably the physical beauty, probably the fact that, oh, that lady, a lot of guys kiss her, she has a lot of contacts of guys who have always tried to woo her, or the guy has a lot of mustache, he has just a kind of structure that just seems like, oh, that guy is a cool guy, he's a big boy. So this big boy, big girl thing is what this chapter is about. And I got this idea at the point when I went to a particular grocery store and I went to purchase an item, and in trying to purchase the item, there was this conversation happening between two guys, and the guys were just talking about, oh wow, I was going to do this, I would ensure that, oh, those guys strip from me, and it was talking about everything. He was just talking about that would bring attraction to him by ladies were things that were just physical. And I began thinking about this, that this is really what an average young person, virtually an average young person, usually think about. Like they think of paying a lot of price to look really good on the outward without paying certain investment into their inward self, without realizing that the real value of their lives, okay, the real value of your life is not in the investment you make on your outer body first, but the investment you make into your mind, the investment you make into yourself, the investment you make that makes you valuable, that makes you important, that makes you crucial, that make you impactful to every other person. A lot of times when you concentrate on the wrong thing, there's an high probability that you take the wrong action. When you concentrate on the wrong thing, there's a high probability that you will take the wrong actions. So you see a lot of people who, because they want to gain traction to themselves, like whether guys or ladies, they pay a lot of attention to their outward look, to their outward appearance, to the outward things. And funny enough, when you engage these people in certain conversation, you are so amazed at how dumb they are. And the truth really is that when you begin to figure and you begin to look into the future, you must ask yourself whether certain investment you are making right now will be things that will be valuable into your future, or things that will only matter for a short time. Are they things that will be valuable into your future, or things that will matter for a short time? Because a lot of the things the young people are paying, a lot of things that people pay attention to when they are in their 20s, or when they are approaching their early 30s, are actually things that do matter. And when they now get to the point where they have to pay attention, or they need to compete for global opportunities, global things, they cannot even match up. Why? Because every concentration they had in their 20s were things that were so half-witted, were things that were so unfuturistic in no measure at all. So the chapter 2 is really talking about the concept on why young people, and what you really have to do while you are in your 20s, if you really want to last in your journey of life, if you want to be able to compete, if you want to have results that are enviable, if you want to become relevant, if you want to be the kinds of people that great people want to draw closer to themselves, there are certain things you need to have. There are certain values you need to build. There are certain people you need to speak to. There are certain people you need to submit to. There are certain people you need to commit to listening to, that will help you build your mind, so that by the time your mind is being built up, every external thing will be attracted to it. You must understand that the greatest magnetic force of destiny is not the clothes you wear, it's not the car you buy, It's not the acquisitions that you have, but it's in the investment you make into your mind. The greatest magnetic force is not the acquisition you have, but your mind that is being built. Because if you gather everything and your mind don't match up to them, in a very, very short time, you will get to lose every of those things. So the chapter 2 talks about the concept of value and how to be the real big boy or the real big girl. So this is the book, like you can see, 30 Lessons Life Taught Me Before 30 by myself, Abiodun Mustapha. If you are yet to pre-order right now, you can go to the description section. I dropped the way to pre-order. If you're in Nigeria, if you're outside Nigeria, there is a link with which you can pre-order for this book. It's currently for 2,500 naira. Later it goes on to 4,000 naira. So you can pre-order before December 2021 and then get your copy for 2,500 naira. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can drop your questions in the comment section. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to go to my YouTube channel right now and subscribe. Like J. Mikey will say, it doesn't bite. Thank you till I come your way again. Remain exceptional, phenomenal, and excellent in all that you do. Cheers.